going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Today I will be ranking on a tier list every single fight on the UFC's 305 card, including the prelims, as you can see down here. My criteria will be based on three things: level of excitement, if it has ranking or contender title implications, and where is it located on the card. If it's a trash fight on the main card, that's going to affect it on the rankings. If it's a very good fight on the prelims, I will score it higher than it should, because I'm going to be basing it on the where it's located on the card. So those are mainly the three criteria that I will be going through. So I'll just start off with the first fight of the night: Jesus Aguilar and Stuart Nickel. This is the very first fight of the night. Stuart Nickel is a prospect from the region. Both of these are very good. I think this is going to be an exciting matchup. I know it does not have any ranking implications whatsoever. I'm going to put this, I think it's going to be A-level type of excitement, but it does not have any ranking implications. I'll put it in the C tier for now. Next we have Kenan Song and Ricky Glenn. This is just to see a KO, no ranking implications, no prospects. This is F tier for sure. I mean, I know it's the only thing that would save me from putting this fight in the F tier is that it's the second fight of the night. But if the first fight is better than the fight that's below you is better than you, I mean, unless I bump up Aguilar and Nickel to B, I'm not moving these guys out of here. Next up, Tom Nolan and Alex Reyes. Tom Nolan is a very interesting prospect. Since this is a guaranteed KO, I'm gonna put this right here, because Nolan is a very good prospect. This is a fight to pump up the crowd, get them excited, because then we have Jack Jenkins and Herbert Burns. I'll put this fight in the... Jack Jenkins is very good. Herbert Burns is kind of a name because of his brother. It's kind of early. I'll put this in the C. Although we'll probably see a finish. I have to... Let me switch this to... Yeah, no way I have. And Alex Reyes. Fight ranked at B. No way. I was tripping right there. I almost made a huge mistake. I would have looked so dumb. Next up, O'Neal and Luana Santos is going straight up in the A tier. For a women's fight, Luana Santos she's very aggro. She hunts for the finish, and if she gets on top, or if she just decides to hug it up against the fence, clinch up, grind against the fence, you're going to be watching that thing. And Casey O'Neill is no slouch in that, okay? Casey O'Neill is no slouch. She's also a very beautiful woman, and at least she was an exciting fighter. I'm hoping for a comeback from her, because I thought she was a very cool prospect, especially for the women's MMA. Next up, Culibao and Ricardo Ramos. I'm gonna put this in the B tier, because I think Both of these guys are good. Kulibao is an overachiever. Ramos is an underachiever because he has all the talent in the world, man. But the guy's just, he makes 3 stupid decisions every fight. It's going to cost him. And I don't see how this is a boring fight. I don't think Kulibao will be very interested in grappling or wrestling because he can get caught in a submission because Ramos is very tricky. So I'm going to put this in the B tier. Next up, or feature prelim fight. This is straight up. Yeah, this goes in the F tier. If you're the prelim fight, it has to be exciting. I know Tafa has a little bit of a fan base because of his brother. Not because of him, because of his brother. He's definitely the less exciting of the Tafa brothers. I understand it's in Australia, so you have to put this guy up in the card. But honestly, I mean, if it was for me, I would have started this card with Kenan Song, and this would probably be the second fight. No, you know what? I would have done Kenan Song first fight, Tom Nolan second fight, Tafa Walker third fight. So for that reason, this is going straight up in the F tier. I don't think anybody really cares about this fight. And you know what? It's probably going to be super boring. I know a lot of people are going with either of these guys by KO, but Walker can just lay on top of Tafa and he's not getting back up for 15 minutes. Walter Walker is huge and Tafa is a terrible, horrible fucking... He's a turtle off his back. And he's a fucking middleweight fighting at heavyweight because he's too lazy to even cut to 205. That prick pisses me off. Next up, Ji Liang and Carlos Prates. This is going straight up in the S tier. This is how you open up a PPV card. Great fight, great prospect. He's a sniper. He's super fun to watch. Ji Liang has a very exciting style. He never disappoints. Fan favorite. Both of these guys are fan favorite. You have the fighting nerds on Prates' corner. This is the first fight of the PPV, so it's not too high just yet. Has guaranteed violence written all over it. I know Prates can be a little bit low volume, but Ji Liang has a granite chin, so he's probably not getting knocked out, and he's very fun. So this is exciting. Just ranked just right, and has Prates could this could be if Prates KOs Jing Liang, he's getting a shot at the rankings. I don't think they keep him out of there any longer. Next up, Tuivasa and Biggie Boy. Oh my god. This is going straight up in the C tier. No, B. I'll put this in the B tier. Because Big Boy is a meme. I know can be very boring sometimes. But Tuivasa's a fan favorite. He has a fun fight style. He moves forward. He puts the pressure. I know this is probably ending in a finish. Because Tuivasa will either get the KO or find a way out. He will quit. Because he's not a fighter anymore. He has at least two businesses outside of fighting, so he's not a fighter anymore. He does not want to get injured or... Yeah, I mean, he was never really committed to the game. The guy's obese. Like, okay. And Biggie Boy, he can make this boring, but Tuivasa will find a way out. So, for that reason, and because Tuivasa has such a big fan base, and they're ranked heavyweights, I know that doesn't mean too much, but I'll put this in the B tier. I don't know how. You All right, next up, Hooker and Gamrot. Very weird fight. Like I said on my preview, I think this is a. I mean, the UFC is telling Dan Hooker, okay, we'll put you in the Perth card, but just keep Gamrot warm in the meantime until we figured out what we were going to do with the division. Because I don't see. I mean, this is Dan Hooker fight. This is going to be in the A tier. I know Gamrot can be boring, but we've seen, the UFC is onto these boring fighters. I believe they're telling them, hey, if you go out and wrestle, you're not going to win a decision. We'll make sure you don't win a decision. Just don't be boring. I know Gamrot is not super boring, but this is the featured fight, so I'd say he goes out and he has some moments on the feet versus Hooker. Hooker, we know he's a very exciting fighter. And I mean, I know this is kind of a weak featured fight for a PPV, but this is in Australia, so I understand why Hooker is here. Gamrot is the number 5, right? I think he's the number 4 or 5 ranked lightweight, and Dan Hooker, he's looking to make a big jump on the rankings. I'll put this in A. Kai Kara France and Erceg. I think this is a S. No. I'll put this in the A tier as well. I almost went to the S tier because Erceg is such a fan favorite now. He's the people's champion. But Kara France, he's been on the shelf for quite a while. If he loses this, he's going to be in a 3-fight losing streak. So, I mean, that's kind of crazy to think of. I mean, he was in some wars versus Moreno, Royval, Albasi, but those are the only guys that he's lost. If you believe Erceg is on that level, I mean, you probably agree with the odds makers. Probably agree with you because they have Steve Erceg, and he opened up as a 2-1 favorite, which is insane. But yeah, I can say there's title implications, definitely ranking implications in this fight. For both of these guys, both are hometown fighters, I guess you could say. They're from the region. It's New Zealand versus Australia. Both great strikers, although Steve Erceg is a more complete MMA fighter. Very exciting fight. I almost went into the S tier, but in the S tier, but I didn't put it in the S tier because it's kind of a weak for a co-main. That's my reasoning behind it not being S tier, and I mean this is the one of the most perfect main events we've seen the whole year, really. It has tension, beef. These two don't like each other. They're great fighters. Duplessis is very exciting. Adesanya is one of the best we've ever seen. I cannot wait to watch this fight. And I think that's perfectly what that's a perfect, if you cannot wait to watch a fight, it goes straight into S tier. I don't know why anybody it's not exciting to watch this fight, okay? It's not exciting. I don't know how. Overall, I think it did a pretty good job. Obviously, I mean, it's kind of I'm bantering with the O'Neal and Santos one. Maybe I put Koulibaly and Ramos too high. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this here. Yeah. But other than that, I think this is perfect. I'll be dropping these every week now. So make sure you are subscribed Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you think my list sucks. And let me know in the comments below if you think I'm an idiot for my criteria here, my rankings. Let me know what you would have done to make this better. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Stay blessed.